welcome to Design Bites again. I hope you have a great week. We are sorry to upload the video like late. We've been like super busy and with a lot of things to do, I think. So yeah, you had a lot of questions from the last video.
Yes.
We pop up on our social media also a lot of these question box. So you're having a lot of questions, but we divided into like different kind of sections right now. So we should begin with jobs, internships, and recruitment in China, because you are having also some questions about living here, about if there are some good taco places or some questions like this.
Yep.
So yeah, we should start. Like, we are going to answer all your questions like with the truth. So let's begin. Do you want to start, Ki, with the first one?
Yeah, I think we'll start from sorry.
Don't worry.
So we'll start from all the questions that we categorize for the job and internships in China for
Yes.
foreign designers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we are not going to say the names, guys, because come on, you are having in your account so strange names. It's not your real name. So I think let's start with the first one. In which platforms can you search or look for ID jobs opportunities, like here in China?
In China.
Yes, this is the first question.
Yep.
For you, in your experience?
Yeah, I
Do you
can.
know?
Yes, I think so.
Okay,
After
okay.
9 years, China.
Yeah.
Well, LinkedIn is still work for foreign companies, like for multinational companies.
Yes.
But the thing is, without VPN, it's not working.
Oh,
So-
that I think that's a big thing, a
Yeah.
very important thing. Like here in China, if you're not having a VPN, forget it. You are not going to be allowed to access
Google.
Google, like
Instagram.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, because in China, they are having their own social media. Like instead of YouTube, it's Bilibili. Instead of like Instagram, is Xiaohongshu. That is like the little red book. So I think everything that we have, like outside from China, they are having some different social media. So if you're not having this kind of VPN, you are not able to access this kind of websites. But for me, I agree. I think LinkedIn is the most important one, or
For
international maybe.
But now, because if they are in China, they will still use the kind of Chinese LinkedIn. It's not called LinkedIn anymore. It's called Boss Zhipin.
Oh really?
Boss Zhipin.
I was not knowing about
They
this.
even last time they get Gal Gadot, the one who
Okay.
played
Yes.
Wonder Woman. Yeah,
Yes,
to be a
yes.
spokesperson.
Wow, that's
But
cool.
but the thing is, it's in Mandarin. Okay.
Okay.
So I think there is another channel, like just pay attention to all the companies' career recruitment news, like their official website, and also their WeChat channel.
So for foreigners, it's difficult to navigate in this one, or?
I don't think so, but I think if you are still looking for international company in their website itself, look for job, contact, career. There's
Okay.
always a tab
Oh,
for
okay.
it. Like for Teams, we do that. I believe
Oh,
like most
that's
of the international studios and in-house agencies, in-house design studio, they are
Yes.
doing that. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
great.
for Philips, I think, especially for those big corporates like Siemens, Bosch, they always have this. You can have the filter,
Yeah.
and you can select the location. Like it's the basic. Yeah,
Oh,
you should
okay.
know. You should know. But other than that, there's this like Miguel mentioned just now, Xiaohongshu. There's also the WeChat. Usually they post a lot on WeChat, including
Yes.
their career, the job page, the career news. It's on WeChat. But other than that, there's also this WeChat, the headhunters.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
So the thing is, you just have to post your profile, your resume online, be it on LinkedIn, be it on like Boss Zhipin, or on like Behance. I
Oh
think
yes,
for
Behance
designers,
also, yes.
we do look on Behance. I do look on Behance
Yeah,
myself.
of course, me too.
Yeah, I will reach out like, hey, if your portfolio is good. Sometimes I
Yes.
scroll through some good designers. I will just check out their CV
Yeah.
to see if they are looking for jobs and all. And what else?
I
I
think
don't know if
also-
people
also-
still use Coral, Float, this kind of stuff.
I think there are a lot of websites that they are like
Le
very
Manouche.
old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very old. But I think in my experience also is not, guys, that you are just going to search in these kind of websites or platforms, because right now everything is on social media. Everything. Like you can receive offers from Nike or big brands. Like even I have an experience with a friend that is working in Nike, and yeah, Nike was looking for him just because like an Instagram post, and they sent DM and that's it. So like the new way of reaching companies also is not just about like going into these platforms.
Yes.
Also, I think in their websites also you can look for them. It's not that you are just going to see which position is open. You should also like look for it.
Yes, I would suggest like first thing first, just check out their website.
Yes.
Like the company
That's
that you
it.
really like, you are following them, then just check their website from time to time.
Yes.
And that will be the most official and most detailed job post that you could access.
Yeah, also because all the companies, they are having like this area that is the opening positions, right? So yeah, do you want to read the next one?
Yep, sure. How hard is it to land a job as an international applicant given the visa sponsorship? That's gonna be a bit tricky.
Yes.
First, it depends where are you from.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
you are the passport, you're holding the passport of which country. That matters because that is beyond our control. For like between the government,
Yeah, it's more
between
policies and this kind of stuff.
the immigrants or foreign talent visa policy.
Yes.
But for now, as far as I know, like for if you are foreign talent, okay, you have experience. It's actually not that difficult for European, for
Yes,
US. I think like for Miguel, you
Well,
didn't go through too much. For
No, I
the
think
visa.
for me, I received
Surprisingly easy.
I received, yeah, like Mexico, surprisingly easy. Thank you, God. But I think it was easy for me when I received the offer. It was just like 1 month and a half, maybe 2 at maximum, and I was there, and I was like here. So for me, it was not that difficult. Also because it depends. Okay, I'm going to say this, thanks, because teams help me a lot with this, but it should be also like the company responsibility to take care of this stuff, because you are not knowing too many things. So the company supposed to have like this kind of agency that is seeing all this stuff for you. So yeah, don't worry. I think as a Latin American, you are like, maybe we are very scared about like the visa sponsorship, because sometimes for companies you need to pay something or something like this. But in my case, it was not like that. So I think me and Ki, we are having great experiences.
Yeah, I think I'm very experienced in visa application.
Yes.
I think it's more complicated when you are actually born in this country, but you are not staying in that country. You are the residential of the other country.
Yes.
So that's gonna be tricky, and it's more tricky for internship application, because for visa, as in if you are foreigners, like foreign talents, you have work experience, then work visa is not a problem. Then and the company is more willing to invest in the time and effort and money for you to help you to get a visa. Yeah, but when it comes to internship, first China itself, the country itself, when it comes to internship visa, it's a bit more complicated when it comes to the country that is not yet visa free.
Oh yes.
Yeah. For
yes.
example, India.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, and yeah, I encounter some questions.
I think
still,
it depends.
Yeah,
it depends on all these
but
policies.
yeah, but if you have work experience, for example, our mother company currently, our
yes.
colleagues, when they apply for visa to come to China, it's not a problem.
No.
So
No. I think okay. Something that is very important, guys. Even that you are not liking your career or the way that the school is giving you like the the knowledge or whatever, you need to finish the school. If you are not having a title or an official degree, it's also very hard for foreign companies to hire you, because when you are making this such big process, they are asking like a lot of documents from you, and it's also that you are like, I think the degree, the official degree, they are like asking for copies, signatures, also that you are free and not delinquent or this
Sorry?
kind of because they are asking you for this kind of like that being something bad or having these kind of problems with
non-criminal record.
Yeah, criminal record. Thank you. I'm so stupid right now. My words. Sorry, but yeah. Criminal record. Thank you, Ki. But yeah, I think they are asking you for these things. But the most important thing is the degree, your official degree. If you are not finishing the school, it's a problem, guys. So if you want to go to another country to work, then you need like these kind of papers.
For internship visa, you need to be a student to be able to apply for internship visa. And then that requires the letter from your school to prove that whatever things that you need to undergo internship is part of your module in your courses.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah. And then for those who would like to apply for jobs in China, so they require your work experience. So don't forget, if you are leaving a job, to ask for a kind of letter from your employee to something to attest that you have been working in this company as like industrial designer for 2 years, 3 years, from when to when. So yeah, make sure you have this and have a signature and stamp from the company. It's gonna be useful.
Yeah. Also, we are receiving sometimes applications from designers that they want to have this kind of junior, I'm sorry, like the internship position, but they are not studying anymore. So you need to be studying to be an intern, because we need this kind of official documents from the university. So yeah, it's also hard, guys. If you want to get like an internship like this, you need to be studying. So if you are not studying anymore and you are like a junior designer, then you are looking for a junior position, not an internship. Okay. So this one was also from the sponsorship visa.
Yes.
Also was the internship. We say it.
How hard is it to attract a recruiter in China and convince for sponsorship? We kind of touched a little bit already, except for attract a recruiter. So yeah, I think it's a bit like relevant to the previous question. How do you find a job? And same, how do they find the people? So the recruiter will check for your information either by recommendation. Yeah, they will reach out to the people who are working in the current company in their, in their network. For example, people will reach out to Miguel to ask if he's interested in certain position. Then, if no, then they will ask for, do you have anyone to recommend?
But also, I think also that's a very nice thing to do, because even that I'm receiving, also you, even that we are receiving a lot of messages in LinkedIn from people that sometimes is not that we don't want to answer. Like, I think from my side, I'm always trying to answer these questions or or trying to talk with people, giving them like advices and something like that. But it's also very good that they are reaching to us, because if we
Yes.
are really like looking for a position, and then the guy is like reaching us and really he's having like a good job, it's
Yes.
like, oh yeah, the work is good, the experience is good, so we kind of considering him.
Yes. Either you kind of reach out, like leave your contact to headhunters, that's some advice.
Yes.
And then when they are looking for people, at least you are in their list.
Oh yeah, you told us this in the other episode, right? That
I
for
think-
you it was
I
like
think so.
that. They kept you
Yeah,
your
for IU,
portfolio
so
and
what-
resume.
yeah.
Yeah. So
That one
I
is
think
like
it's
when
good.
you apply for a certain company, if you are good, they keep your portfolio.
Yes.
But
Yes.
for every individual, himself or herself,
Yes.
when they are headhunters reaching out to you,
Yes.
just stay in touch with them,
Yes.
keep a good connection. I know there are some agencies that is like specifically looking for design talents. There's one from UK called Black Dot that you can check it out.
Yes.
What else? And then for China, for the one in China, just make sure you post your profile on LinkedIn. I
Yes.
think they do still look on LinkedIn.
No, yeah,
especially
a lot for me.
Yeah, especially
they're
for the
looking-
international company, they are
Yes.
still looking,
Yes.
look into it on LinkedIn
Yes.
and Boss Shipping. But sometimes for the higher position, they will go by acquaintance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also something that is very important to say to everyone there that is watching us is that, guys, a lot of companies here in China, they are looking for foreign talents. A lot. And really they are like looking for it like all the time. I'm receiving a lot of messages, even in LinkedIn, WeChat, like sometimes. Even the other day I showed Key that a company also was trying to reach me. So I think, yeah, because it's very interesting that they really they really want this kind of talent. It's not that because you are foreigner it's impossible. It's not impossible. It's the opposite. So
Exactly.
also it's going to be another topic this, because if not we are going to take a long time. But portfolios, like how you do your resume and your portfolio also is very important. It's super important
can
how
be
are
a-
you make
a topic.
this thing, but it's going to be another topic for another video. So keep watching, subscribe, or I will kill you.
Yeah. But another thing is that the recruiter would be, we tend to, consider foreign talents more when you are in China, because that also saves their travel.
When you are outside from China, no. You need to be like here
in China,
to get
then-
these kind of messages. But also it's good that you are trying to look for it. So here, okay, sponsorship, visa. I think that one.
Where were we?
Brando.
is it-
Brando is the
wait.
next one, I think.
Is it possible to do internship in China as an international
Student.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Like,
possible.
Yeah, I think especially for those students that are from European country,
Yes.
so it's not tricky. It's quite, I would say it's relatively simple to have.
I think
visa.
for Europeans, I think it's better. They are having like more opportunities here.
Yes.
Even like all of my friends here are Chinese and French people.
Yes.
So there's a lot of French people here and a lot of Europeans. So yeah, you can do it. It's from an international student, yes.
Yes.
So the next question is, how difficult is for a foreign designer get a job in China? Like the language, the residence.
Permit.
Yeah.
Okay, language-wise, I think, like we mentioned just now, it's not a big issue.
It's not a big issue in Shanghai, maybe.
Yeah. We were well, for all the questions
Yeah.
mentioned just now, we are speaking from our experience in
Shanghai. Because like right now I'm having a friend that is working and living in Qingdao. And Qingdao is like another city from China and he's working there, but like we've been talking and it's very different, like this city from Shanghai, because Shanghai is very international. You're having a lot of people that is speaking English here. but he can work there. It's good because the company is having like international employees or team, but outside from the company is like a little bit harder, I think.
Not as international as in Shanghai.
Yes.
And also I can say Shenzhen is quite okay for
Hong
foreigners.
Kong also.
Yep. Because like I have friends like Indian or European, like French, worked in Shenzhen design studio or
Yes.
or in-house studio as well. So yeah, I think if you are a talent, it shouldn't be a problem in China.
Yes, because they are finding how. Even I know some friends also that nobody in the company is maybe speaking English, but they are having a guy that is translating for them. That this is very
when you are in
interesting.
higher position.
When you're a higher position and you are just speaking English or something, you are having a guy that is translating for you. So it's not a problem. If you are good, then you are going to be higher.
Yeah, but I think to have a translating assistant, you need to be in a very high position.
You need to be rich.
For example, you don't have. I don't have because I can speak Mandarin. But like so far, like the other companies, but when they are international team, the people are supposed to speak English.
Yes.
So
yes. But also they are like very open. It's not impossible. Like for me, I think he's having another kind of experience. But for me, that I really don't know how to speak like fluent Chinese. For me, it's not being a problem. Also, Ben, like his husband, like he's having a lot of years here, and also he's. I know that for years.
Ben is going to watch this. You're mocking at his Chinese level.
Yeah, but we are not having a problem. You can live here in Shanghai like for a long time and not having a problem.
Yeah.
So, but it was how difficult it is for a foreigner to get the job. I'm going to say something like really, maybe some of you guys are going to say like, oh yeah, it's so romantic the thing that you are saying. But if you want to do something, like in this case, to achieve to come to China and work and live here, you can. You just need to have also the work. It's not that, okay, I'm like not having experience at all, not good, and I'm going to get a job here. But in this case, like from my experience, I know the guy that is like asking this question. I don't know him good, but I know that he's having the talent. So yeah, it's not difficult to reach. You just need to start looking for it. Because I think for me also it was like that. I was in Japan before, never in China, but I was knowing, or in my head I was having this idea that it was going to be very difficult. But when I received like the offer and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do it, and like 2 months later I was here. So I think no, it's more about your talent and
there's
and
a
the
will,
thing
there's
that
a
you
way.
want. Yes, of course. So next one. Oh, the residents. The residents, like they are giving you the residence and your working permit when you are like being hired.
Yes,
So,
they will give you a list of documents that you have to prepare. As long as you follow the procedure and you are fulfilling all the requirements, you are supposed to get it.
and in our experience, you need to renew this thing like every year, right?
Every year. Unless your pay is like, hitting certain kind of very, very high amount, then you can be like renew your visa or resident permit every 2 years.
I think also I read that they are having some kind of agreements or things that maybe you can renew every 5 years or something like that, but I don't know.
It's very tricky.
Yeah, it's very tricky, but for us it's easier. Each year we are like renewing this and that's it. So not difficult at all.
We renew our visa every year. And usually it's like our office like assistant.
Yes.
She will help us to queue. Like we have an agency.
Yeah.
A visa agent to help us renew the visa. So when it's our turn, almost our turn, then we will just go there and sign.
Yeah, it should
take a photo,
not
this
supposed
kind.
to be like so hard for you. Like really the company is also
Yeah.
helping you, because it's not that they are going to
I
leave
think-
you alone there.
Yeah, I think the residential or whatever visa renewal, we
Yeah,
can
you
talk
don't-
about it later. Just
Yes.
focus on, if you want to come here, just focus on your portfolio,
Yes.
focus on your resume, and
Yes,
focus
to
on
achieve
reaching
it.
out to people, headhunters, and yeah.
And
publish your work.
also I think when we talk, we are going to have this episode, as we said, of like the portfolio and all, and we are going to talk also about like how difficult is to get the job, because some people, they are just thinking that it's going to be very easy, that maybe they are going to receive maybe 5 no's and then they are going to be hired. It's not like this. But yeah, let's go for the next one. Do you want to read the next one?
Okay. Which are the challenges a designer from what? Well, I think there are some typo
Yeah, I think
from
so,
him or
here.
from her
Yeah.
would have to face in order to work here.
Which are the challenges for a designer, okay, that they are facing to work here? Like,
That's a good question, I think. Well, despite we say that language is not a problem,
yeah.
but sometimes it depends what kind of company and which company that you are working.
And which
with.
position? If
Yes.
you're having like interaction with the
Yeah.
clients or not.
Well, people in generally in the international companies, they do speak English, but some may not speak super fluent.
Yes.
Like, you experience.
I'm not going to say.
Yeah, the thing is like for in-house, it's
Yes.
more, I would say it's easier, but for us, the design consultancy, we have to deal with local and international clients.
Yeah.
So the local clients, they are engineer, usually they don't really speak English.
No.
So
not
in
at
this
all.
case, it's gonna be, I would say
Very
challenging.
tricky.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky. But usually we will have like the colleague to support each other to translate or summarize the
Yes.
meeting content of the engineers.
Well,
or
in
whatever.
my experience, you already saw, like, Key is my live stream translator, like lifetime. Like she's translating to me every time that we're with a client, or sometimes that
Well, I'm not the only one.
that
Maybe
I'm
it's
like alone or with other colleagues. I am like putting like an app, like a translation app. They are talking, and then I'm like seeing everything that is translated. So for me, sometimes it's difficult, because sometimes you want to express yourself or to express your ideas, and it's not possible because they are like, they are not understanding like the
Yes.
English. But if you are having like your colleagues there, then it's easier. For me, sometimes with Keys, like, hey Key, please translate this, and I'm telling Key like what I'm thinking, and then Key is telling them. So I think no, there's always a way, so it's okay.
And I think another thing is like I would say is relatively fast paced, very fast, compared to I
Yes.
see like compared to my experience in other companies before coming to teams after, or it's like different years.
Yes.
Here, because we are so close to the factories and the clients, I would say the local clients, they are more demanding. They requires you to be more responsive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even we were talking about this the last episode, like how fast it is. Also, everything. So for a designer that is not used to it, like, you need to be prepared that everything that you are going to design is not a concept anymore. It's going to be done. It needs to be feasible, and you are going to see this product like in months or in a year. Like, it's very fast. So this is also a challenge. What other challenges, but as a designer?
I think like mostly about the feasibility you have to consider since the
Yes.
beginning. Yes, because of the reason that we mentioned just now.
Yeah.
People like really want something to work right away.
Of course, they are
Like,
not playing around.
They are super, because overall the environment is competitive. They are competing like internally
Yes.
with like other department, also with the competitors on the market. When the
Yes.
competitors launch something, because they know the competitors are fast, they
Yes,
have to be
yes.
fast.
Yes.
So people are like catching up with each other. Then you have to like propose something feasible for them to be able to produce something
Yes.
like fast. There's like pros and cons about this topic. We can talk about it later. Yeah.
Also, as we said in the last episode, also like the mentality of some clients or some designers. From my experience, actually, you can see that a lot of designers, they are just trying to make like a appearance thing, like just styling very quick, trying to make the product look different. But if you're having this kind of special mentality about like innovation or doing something new or try to put some different ideas in the market, like talking about like functionality or something like this or value, I think it's different. You need to get used to it because yeah, there's a lot of designers here in China.
And then so the next questions.
Next question.
I see like a couple of them, they are referring to the same thing.
Yes, to the same,
like,
right?
Can you live there without knowing Chinese? Or do you need to know how to speak Chinese or how to have an approach with a company there? So I think the headhunters, they also, if they are reaching out to foreign talents, they also speak English now.
Yes.
So I think that's not a big problem.
Issue, yeah.
It's more about you need to reach out, prepare yourself. Yep. And then come to the preparation. Which kind of prep does a junior ID need to get this kind of job, international opportunities?
For a junior, that's a very tough question because I think as an intern is different from a junior.
Well,
because
juniors, it depends. You like the junior here, like from you 0 years of working experience, or you already have
an internship,
1 or 3 years of internship.
Because internship is also experience. It's not that your internship, like because it's an internship, is not like valid as a working experience. You are working at the same time, so it's better if you are having internships before. But if you are like zero experience, I think then it's hard.
Then get an internship first.
yes. That's the thing that I'm
you
always
just
saying
need to
to
put,
people.
Get 1 feet in the door, and then without like any starting point, then you're just gonna be always outside the door. Like so many people are fighting for the position, and yeah, I'm sorry, but this is the truth.
Yeah, also because from our side, from teams, we are always paying the internships. There are a lot of companies that they are not paying the internships. As I have a lot of experience in this in Mexico. It's very sad, but I think sometimes you need to sacrifice like yourself as an intern to get like this kind of experience to have the junior position. And then if you are a junior and you are having previous little experience, you can have a good job and then start to grow.
Yeah, I think for juniors, for those who doesn't have real work experience yet,
Real work, you mean like outside from an internship?
Yes. Then you can, you should see if there's anything you can derive from your internship. I know that a lot of people will ask, okay, but a lot of projects are confidential, I cannot present. Then you just, you know the brief, then you come out another like concept out of the one that you shared with the company, right? Maybe the company is like, oh, you are designing a pair of sports shoes for Nike. Okay, you design something and then Nike like it, they use it, so you cannot show it in your portfolio. But just do another one, and then you under the same brief you have another idea. So
because in my experience, like this kind of like confidential stuff after when the product is being like has been launched, I think it's bullshit. Like I think some companies, they are having these agreements. For me, when I was having my company, we were signing like a contract that everything that we are doing for you, when it's touching the market, then we can publish everything by our side and by your side. So like from our side and from your side. So I think it's bullshit. It's very bad for me, I think, because they need to think also about you as a designer, as a professional. You need to share your work with people. You need to get a job. So sometimes I know that it's like this. I don't like it, but you need to also be careful with this because it can be dangerous. Like after.
Yeah, I think because during the interview, what we value is like how you solve the problem, what is your thought process behind. So I think that's also the goal of internship, like to teach you how to, like execute the
How to
project.
work.
Yeah, how to work in real life, how you actually
Yes.
tackle the problem, how you work with others in the teamwork and all. So that's why even though you cannot show the actual project, but if you really work on this project, you can apply the same type of methodology, same kind of thinking, and then build another like a quick personal project. Like then you just reframe the brief a little bit, like a 1 week quick project with this.
Yes.
Then during the interview, you can talk about, oh, you actually did something, but you cannot show, and you just rework a bit on like on a new project, but under the same brief, or maybe even the brief you cannot share. But the main thing, the key factors is about what you have learned and then how you apply. And then if they are convinced, then it's good.
Yeah, I totally agree. So yeah, I think it's because there's a lot of things around this problem of, hey, I want experience, but how can I get a job if you're asking me for experience if I don't have the experience, right? So it's like very difficult, very tough, but the best advisement from our side is get an internship. Like really try to look for one. Even that is like small company something, but it's better to have like this kind of experience instead of like zero.
Yeah, I know some may not pay a lot, some internships, but I think compared to a few thousand or whatever, it matters more when you compare to your future, the career. If it's really something, the career that you would like to proceed to go on, I think you just treat this, internship as an investment.
Because also you know that if you are good as an internship, you can like get an offer from the company to stay.
I think that's like one of our team member. She actually applied for junior, but the thing is, in teams, we are looking for someone who is more professional because our work is not easy. It requires certain
I think with
professionalism.
it was like something like this.
First
It was like an internship, like an intern, and then he stayed for.
Yeah, I think it also depends if the company need people at the same time. If there's no vacancy, that's gonna be tricky. But I think they will keep your portfolio. Then they will look out for you if they are in need of people. So for teams, last time we have someone who actually applied for junior designers, but the thing is not there yet, but she's not bad, so we think she has potential, and she herself like asking. She knows we are hesitating in the other candidates, and she did a very smart move. She said,
an intern.
I don't mind to start as an intern, and then to give a chance to work with you guys. So actually, when we work with her attitude, her performance, everything, we think, hey, why not? So in the end, we offer her a full-time job.
Yes, also with Yuhang that it was like the same. Actually, Yuhang ended up being like such a great designer, and he started as a.
Yuhang,
I love
if
you,
you are
Yuhang.
looking at
You are
this,
going to see
if
this
you are
episode.
watching
I
this.
love you, guys. I love you, man.
We miss you.
But yeah, I think if you are good and you are starting even as an intern, you can get the job. You can get the opportunity. So it's very good when you are looking for an internship and you are starting from that point.
Yeah, and I think attitude is also, it matters a lot as well.
Also, it's not just about your skills as a designer. It's also like your personality, like your passion, like all the passion that you are having to get the job, that you are willing to learn, that you are willing to do everything just for design. I think it's also counting.
Because nobody wants to work with an asshole.
Yes, of course, of course.
Yeah.
And in my experience, a lot of assholes in the industry.
I mean, so we value the personality, but we also value the capability. So, it's not enough just to be a nice person. You need to have both. Yeah, I know it's hard, but
Yes.
it's hard and not hard at the same time. I think you usually
Also,
we tend to believe
yes.
people are nice.
Also, like he and me, we are always talking about this, because if you want to get like a promotion or a better position, it's not about years of experience. It's about the results that you are showing. So if you are good and you are passionate and you are always working and doing your best, you are going to have this promotion, or you are going to succeed as a designer. But if you are just like having 10 years in the same company, doing the same, you are going to stay there for another 10 years. It's not that you are going to become like director because you are just having 20 years.
Yeah, so it also matters when you have the chance to get into a company, show your proactiveness, like picking up the new skill.
Yes, of
like,
course.
like everyone is like learning AI and all.
Yeah,
so if you show like the team, you really master some skill, you are a quick learner, you pick up things fast, then when it comes to promotion or comes to some like new project, you come into people's mind. Yeah.
Of course. So let's go with the other one. Did you go through with this English is very weird, but okay. Did we went through like design test during our interview with Chinese firms or agencies?
I never really interviewed Chinese firms. Have you?
No. but I think like Teams is a German company, but we are under the Chinese laws. So at the same time, we are like a foreign company, but also a Chinese company. So I think
so it's like foreign company localized.
We can say like in our experience, in my experience here with Teams, I did one test.
Because of me.
It was because I had problems like with this test because some misunderstanding, and I had to do this test like in 24 hours instead of 3 days because of misunderstanding. But yeah, I did a test. It was a pretty interesting anecdote that maybe we can. Well, I will say it right now.
I can say the brief. I'm the one to give the brief.
Please,
I think,
go ahead.
First, why we we want a design test?
Yeah.
Because it's also because it's also due to we are hiring a higher position designer, and it's on foreign country. We just want to reduce the risk of wasting both parties' time. So, and at the same time, we don't want people to feel like we are taking their ideas for free. So that's why we try to make the design test more fun. As in, so we come out with different brands and then different type of products.
It was good. Good.
They are not relevant at all. So imagine like we have like Bosch. We have
I remember it was like
Dell,
Bosch, Dell, like
Nike,
some other brands, and then it was like a drill or earphones.
So it has to be something not matching. I mean, not what the brands used to do. So imagine Dell did a power tool. So how would you design it, and why Dell has to do this? So it's like you have to justify this. So it doesn't matter like what kind of output. So the goal is like for us to see the creativity.
Kim was trying to verify that I was not a asshole, that it was lying. but at the same time, it was cool. It was cool. It was fun. I really had fun doing it. The thing that it was not fun, it was because of this misunderstanding that it was not his problem.
We gave 1 week.
Yeah, it was 1 week.
Yeah.
But no, it was 3 days. But, like some misunderstanding, I don't know, communication, language, whatever. I received like the thing that it was I need to do it in 24 hours. So I was like, what? 24 hours to develop this and showing my potential? I don't know. So even I was having the company at that time. I was like doing a lot of stuff, but I did it, guys. I'm the best. I did.
But I think
I did
thanks
it.
to this
24 hours.
misunderstanding, I was super impressed.
No, even our main boss, like
Yeah,
the big boss was telling me like, wow, you really
Yeah.
did this in 24 hours, like this quality and all these ideas and all, and I was like, yes, I did everything as you asked. So I think at the end it was better for me, but yeah, you are doing tests, and in my experience, like. For a lot of companies, just not just like in China, you are doing tests like the most of the time.
Some they don't.
They
Some-
don't, but I
think
think it's very
you
good
can,
to do one.
Some they refuse to do test. Actually, you can say you don't want to do the test.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's not compulsory.
But don't
But
listen
the
to
fact
Key.
that-
You are not going to get the job.
No. But the fact is, if others are doing it,
Yes.
others are shining more. So-
Yeah, of course. You need to prove. You need to prove yourself. Like
But there are others who turn it down. Like I already show in my past experience, and in my by award-winning designer, and then all the work that I publish,
Yes.
and then my decades of experience.
yes.
There's no right or wrong. So it
Even
just
I have such a big bad experience
Yeah.
with a famous like agency. I don't know if in some
Can you-
episode I'm going to tell this. I'm going to burn this guy. Like,
to roast
no,
them.
because he's famous as hell. He's famous as hell. The company is a very
Where is it?
known
Where is the
agency.
company?
San Francisco.
Then
I'm going
I
to
know
say.
which one.
I
think you told me.
I know the guy. It was horrible. I had one of the worst experience because as a businessman, as an owner also of a company, and as a professional designer, really it was so bad to make this move. Like I think if you are like, I think he was very professional at that time when we were having like the test and all, and you need to be like that, because if you are just like in your position as a boss and thinking that you are the best and all, and you are just pushing like the person that is like making this test, I think no, it's not good. I'm going to tell this like someday. Someday I will tell you guys this story because I really wanted to. So okay, let's go with the next one.
Yeah. So I think we pretty much cover all the job internships
Yeah.
thing for those
testing
who want to
interviews.
enter China.
Okay, this is like the last one is very interesting. Like, what are the companies looking for, like when they are looking like for in portfolios, like designing portfolios? Because this question is like written very weird, but. So what are companies looking for in a portfolio, like here,
Okay.
or big companies?
I think
say.
we did mention a bit just now, like they need to what kind of things they need to
Yeah.
show.
Also, I don't want to go deep into
Yeah.
this thing because we are going to have this episode from about portfolios, but yeah. I'm sorry. Let's say this in another episode. I'm sorry because you know that I already said to you that I love to talk, so I don't want to start another episode inside the episode. So let's go with number 2: life
part
culture,
two.
languages, and language adaptation.
A lot of funny questions.
Yes,
But we
yes.
love it. Okay.
Let's go with the first one.
So, but there's also the sad question. What is the most difficult part of leaving your country behind? You want to start first?
Yes, let me cry. Okay, what is the most difficult part? I think, okay, Mexico is very different from China. So I think for me it was leaving everything. Like, is leaving your family behind, your language, your food, your culture, the way that you are used to live, the way that you are used to interact with people. So for me it was very, very like different. But I think I don't want you guys to believe that I'm a cruel monster and it's very like a stone hard. but I think I'm very used to, I'm very, how to say, detached to this kind of things. So, because life been rough with me, so I learned to be, how to be like this. But at the same time, of course, like it was so hard. Even I remember that when I arrived to China, my brother was coming with me. Even Ki and Ben knows my brother. Saludos, cabrón, desde aquí. And I think it was very hard. It was easy for me because I was having him at the beginning, like the first month. But when he left me, I was so used to live with him and to be with him all my life. So when I was saying goodbye, I think it was super hard. It was super hard. I was like realizing at that moment what I was sacrificing, like for achieving my goals. But even for me, I don't care what I need to lose or to do, to exchange or to achieve my goals. Like I think it's going to sound very strong, also because some people are very different from this. But from myself, from my perspective, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Even so, I did all. Right now, I sacrificed all. When I'm like talking with people, yes, you are sacrificing everything. Everything. Goodbye to everything. You are going to return to your country. Just, well, for me, it's just once a year. Like once a year. So I like imagine this, even that is like sounding very, very, very hard. You need to realize that your parents maybe are getting old and you are just you were used to be with them like very frequently. Now you're going to see them like just once a year. So this time is going to be, instead of like the years that you are going to have with them, you are going to have months or days like in your life with them. So even that you are having family here or a couple friends here, you are always remembering like the ones that you left behind. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard also because right now I told you I'm not used to English, but it's not my first language, but I need to speak it. Like right now, it's very hard for me to speak like Spanish. Sometimes it's just like the little time that I'm spending like talking or having these video calls with my family, but that's it. Every time it's English. Right now, I'm thinking in English. I'm dreaming in English. It's very hard. It's very hard. Sometimes I'm missing, like, I just want to speak Spanish sometimes. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's going to be hard forever.
Yeah.
And sometimes you are having this feeling inside that, maybe one day I will come back. But no, in my experience and for me, I really want to stay here. I'm not going back.
Good.
It's not that I don't love my family, I don't love my country, because a lot of people is very hard and it's very intense, and they are saying like, oh, then you hate Mexico. That's why.
Why you have to be in this kind of tone?
if you were like in love with your country and proud of being Mexican, you will be here. Stop, cut the bullshit. I think there are like, everyone is having different kind of like situations, perspective, like life. So I think, my country didn't give me what I was looking for actually. So sadly, you need to move on. You need to do something. So in my experience, it was this. It was hard, but it's not that I am like sad all the time. Every time that I'm like open my window and that I'm realizing that I'm here and that I'm living this kind of experience, I'm happy. I'm super happy. If you're asking me, hey, would you do this like again, over and over again? I will say like, yes, 1,000,000 times. I will repeat the same thing, the same process, feeling the same, suffering the same. I don't care, but it was worthy. It was worthy for me and for my side. But yeah, it's not that my family is dead or I can't see them anymore. I can. Thanks to God also. Is like we are doing good also in money, in health, in everything. So I think we can still just go and having a trip and see my family. My family is going to come here like this year. So yeah, it's life. I think for you.
Yeah. I think because we also left our home, our family behind, the feeling is kind of more or less the same. But I started this kind of feeling earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I become less, sad about it.
Yes.
Every time in the departure, I still feel like crying.
Yes.
And that's always hard when there are things that you couldn't be there, like your parents' birthday.
Yes. I'm going to say something, but I think we are used to cry a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like in
Yeah,
silence.
yeah.
In silence, when nobody is looking at you, you maybe can say like, oh, yeah, look at his life, is great, and they are living like the dream.
Yeah.
Yes, but when you are not seeing, like behind the scenes, we are like crying sometimes. It's not that we are feeling sad or that this is like the thing that we don't want for our life. It's not like that. It's just that sometimes you are sad.
Yeah, and then the thing is, the worst thing is like when your family, your close one are sick, you cannot be there. I think that's the toughest part.
Yes,
Food
yes,
is also another thing. I really love my hometown, the food from Malaysia or Singapore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the biggest, the toughest part is really about leaving your family behind.
Also, it didn't happen to me yet, thanks God. But you already lost people when you are here. No. But for you also that you experimented this thing.
Yeah. That's
also,
why.
also for me, it's like a constant fear that I'm having. Like, oh, my grandma is so what?
Yeah, you think about it this way, like okay.
What am I going to do? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Miguel mentioned, as Miguel mentioned, like my grandma passed away.
Yes.
Last year, April. So, yeah, I was pregnant, so I couldn't move.
Yeah. Also.
I was about to give birth.
Yeah, life is making you things harder even like.
Yes.
But that's why I really respect the people that is doing this. When you are living the experience and living this kind of process, I think you're starting to respect the people like this. Like, so I think for me and Ki, we are respecting a lot each other because we know what is to make these kind of sacrifices, like the thing that we are living. Also that's why you are like making this kind of connection with the foreign people that is also here, because they can feel like the same as you.
The feeling is mutual.
Yes.
So yeah, I think because like I just mentioned, the feeling is mutual. So kind of sharing the same feeling of like, we can't help it. Like it's a price that we have to pay to move to our goals and what like families and others. But what we can do is like try to keep in touch with our family as much as possible.
Yes.
So for myself, I really try to call my family every day. Last time, less. But now I have baby.
Yes.
So my parents, I believe they do miss us and they like to know how their granddaughter doing. So
yes.
Yeah,
oh
I
my
think
God.
let's go to the next topic.
That's all, guys. Yeah.
I don't want to cry during the.
Okay, so the next one is this is maybe for me as a Latin American. How is the cultural contrast getting used to a new life? I think, it's huge. It's huge. You need to understand that Latin America is not like first world. It's not that advanced. We are having such a lot of things in common, like really a lot of cities here in China. Even I can relate them with Mexico a lot. But come on, the difference is huge. Like the technology, like the infrastructure, like the people, society, rules, laws, everything. Also, the thing that I love from here, I'm always going to tell this, is like I'm feeling safe. And for me, that's great. As a Latin American, is the best. Feeling like safe all the time. I can bring like a Rolex and I can have like, it's not Rolex, please don't. I can bring
We
my.
didn't pay enough for you to get a Rolex.
No. But if I am like having my MacBook or my iPhone in the subway, or even like girls are having like Chanel bags and Louis Vuitton or this kind of stuff, and they are safe. Girls can be outside at night feeling feeling safe.
You can hold your bag just on the side.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I wish Mexico can be like this. I wish all Latin America can be like this. The thing that I really love, and that is like a huge difference, that this is making me feel so sad, is that in Mexico a lot of girls or women are not safe. So it's very hard from us as Mexicans to have like this kind of safe feeling. So I love to see all the girls here dressing the way that they want, like also going at night with their friends and everything is good. Like this is how supposed to be, I think.
And it's also because like there's a lot of CCTV populated. I think it's kind of like Singapore compared to other countries. Like every like street is very equipped, well equipped with this
cameras.
I think that's also how people
you're afraid of
safe. Yes, there's like pros and cons. It also means your privacy and all.
But
still,
as we said, it's good.
Yeah.
Like, because you're feeling like your privacy is maybe not there, but when you are getting used to it, I prefer to have 1 million cameras like watching at me, but I can be safe and doing my life as a Latin American, instead of like having cameras in Mexico that they are not working and they don't care for it, and if you are getting robbed, you can't call the police or this kind of stuff, because the police is the one that is robbing you. So it's hard. It's hard. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this. I don't give a shit. So I think the most important thing for me is that I can feel safe.
Yeah.
I feel safe. I feel good. And also because I can see that here everyone can have like a decent life. Shanghai.
Shanghai. Most of
Shanghai. Because people. Okay, it's not that there are not poor people in China. There are a lot of poor people in China. But at least they are like trying also to do something about it.
Okay. Yeah, I think at least compared to the countries that I've been living in for example, in Germany, India, Singapore, China.
Yes.
I would say China and Singapore, like Shanghai. Specifically Shanghai. Shanghai and Singapore are really one of the safest countries in the world.
Yes.
No doubt.
Yes.
I think they are also very CCTV populated countries. Yeah.
Something that I saw here in Shanghai, I don't know the experience of others. This is my experience. But I almost never saw that men are like staring at women. Like this kind of in a dirty way. No, in Mexico it's very common. In Latin America it's super common. Even like the guys are like and just like trying to talk with the girls, and I think that's horrible. So here in China, the thing that I really love is that everyone is at their phone and all, but even like there's a girl with a super short skirt and nobody's watching her. Like everyone is respecting each other. So I really like this also. So next question, how did you get used to live there? Which was the biggest challenge you faced? I think for you that you are having a lot of years.
To get used to live here, I think it's really about time and good people.
Okay.
Yeah, like as time passed by, from uncertainty to something you start to get into a rhythm.
Yes.
you eat, you work, and then you find good places, you found your connection. Like I used to have like some seniors,
Yes.
like from ISD Rubika and also Temasek Poly during my time in Shanghai. So now there's still classmates or course mates from ISD Rubika in Shanghai.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's quite blessed. And then about the rhythm,
Yes.
when you find good places, good people you hang out with, it really made up all the good experiences and make you feel safe as well when you start to get used to hear. Plus, I think my husband
Yes.
is also here with me. Then we have a
Yeah.
family here.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, like time really matters. You see, 9 years.
Yes.
How do I not get used to? But
Yes.
still, like after all these years, there's still this kind of feeling I'm not local, but I'm no longer a visitor.
Yes.
So this kind of in the between feeling is still there.
Yes.
Despite I speak very fluent Mandarin, like Chinese, it helps me in like all the communication, buying stuff, but still, not yet a local. But
Yes.
it's still good. Like you never get bored in Shanghai.
Oh, yes.
There's always something to
Yes.
do. I think for myself and for my partner, like Ben, yeah, we quite enjoy our life here. And
Yes.
he couldn't speak Mandarin as well, but I think he also get used to the life here
Yes.
because
Yes,
our
of course.
friend. I think somehow, like you say, God will bring the good people to you, and
Yes. Yes.
yeah, you find your rhythm, you find your circle, you find your friend. I
Yes.
think it's really the very important part to help you to get used to the life here.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of challenges, but still I think people is believing that really you are suffering a lot because of maybe the language or this cultural difference. You are getting used to it like very fast. Well, in my experience, because I was like so into Asian culture and Chinese culture, so for me it was kind of easy to adapt. Like for me, really, it was like the maybe 2 months, first 2 months, like. But like after that, I was like super good, because okay, what are the challenges as a foreigner? China is not foreign friendly. Period. There's no thing like, because they are having like WeChat, Alipay, this kind of new system, and as foreigner you don't know how to use it. Maybe some like credit cards or bank accounts, they are not like compatible with these kind of apps. So you are at the beginning, you are suffering a lot if you are just like arriving. Also, if you're not having a Chinese cell phone, it's a nightmare. Also, like your bank account.
You mean Chinese number?
Chinese number. You need to have Chinese number, Chinese bank account, because if not, also you are suffering to link your apps to these like kind of
the online payment.
Yes, online payment, everything. You are very confused about like, oh, I am like starving. What should I do? I need to order food. Sometimes you're like going to a restaurant and there's no English menu. You are like, oh, maybe pictures I'm going to see. So, but you are getting used to it very fast. And when you are getting used to it, it's the best thing ever. Ever. When I was getting used to it, I'm like, I don't want to go back. This is the best thing. Like this system, WeChat, Alipay, everything is great.
Yeah, at the beginning, it's like how you're gonna feel when you go to a new country. Everything is like stranger things to you.
Yes, different.
But in Shanghai, in China, like because of the WeChat Alipay, now they are trying to design it like more user friendly.
Yes.
For foreigner as well. Now there's this English version of Alipay.
Or
and
the
all.
translation.
Yeah, the translation.
Feature.
So even when you go to a restaurant, okay, it's still Chinese menu, but there are pictures, so you can tell what it is by the pictures. And sometimes when it's this kind of Western food restaurant, there's always English menu.
Yes,
So
yes.
I think it's not a big problem. When you commute in the metro
No,
station, there's
no.
like in Shanghai, most of the station they announce like, oh, which station, next
Yes.
station, blah blah blah.
Also, the metro, the subway, is so well planned, like super like well developed. Like I think it's very easy to understand
Yeah.
the metro. Like, so yeah, it's just taking you 1 to 2 months to adapt, but still good. It's not that big thing. So guys, I know that you're enjoying, but it's been a long time. So this is
I don't know
going to
how
be
much
part
we have been
one.
talking.
We're going to still talking. You are going to see the same clothes. You are going to see the same everything, but we are going to continue with part two. So for now, thank you guys. See you on the next episode to continue with these questions. So bye bye.
Bye bye.